Hey everyone, it's Tony Garcia with Coco Personal Training. In this episode, we're going to take a look at strengthening those hip flexors. Oftentimes when people are working out, they have specific muscles they like to work, chest and back, legs, certain exercises they like to do, like squats or lunges. And the thing is, a lot of times when you're doing weights or doing strength training, oftentimes you find yourself working the major muscles, but you really don't get a chance to really focus on some of the smaller, more intricate muscles like hip flexors, stability muscles that you use on a daily basis. You don't even realize it, like the stability muscles that we'll go into later that you use for balance. Okay, these are the muscles that keep you when you slip, keep you from falling, not your necessarily your major muscles. In this particular case, with your hip flexors, these are the muscles that go all around your lower abdomen to your legs, and these are the muscles you use to lift your legs up. So oftentimes you find yourself going upstairs, things like that. It's your hip flexors that are actually lifting that leg up, and then once you put the leg down and push, then you're switching over to the hamstrings and the quadriceps. Okay, but oftentimes people don't take the time to strengthen these smaller, intricate muscles. Okay, so today we're just going to take a look at a couple exercises you can do in the office to strengthen these hip flexors. These are really good for balance, also very good for helping you get those legs up if you take bigger steps. Okay, it also help with flexibility, things of that nature. So let's take a look at a couple exercises you can do right here on the wall. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the side, the abductors here, the outside muscles, okay, and hip flexors. And what you're going to do is just going to use the wall for balance. Okay, turn your supporting foot just slightly so that your weight goes onto your toes like this instead of rolling on the ankles. Okay, and then all you're going to do here is just lift that leg up. Okay, now there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can just come here and you just lift, for about 10, okay, on each side. All right, to give yourself a little extra challenge, you can come up and hold for a second and then back down. That way your muscles really engage at the top. Oftentimes when you swing your legs up and down, you're just kind of getting the initial explosive movement, but then not really strengthening the muscles because you're coming, bouncing right back down. But if you hold it for a second, then your muscles are forced to engage, and you'll start to feel that burn much more. And then you can just do that for about 10 on each side. Another thing you can do is kind of lift that leg up and hold. Okay, just right here, you really start to feel that burn. You can just kind of hold it for about 10-15 seconds, and you really kind of feel as it starts to heat up on you. Okay, you'll also feel it on your opposite side as well. And then when you go to the other side, okay, I pretend like I have a wall right here. Okay, and you do the other side, you'll feel it that much more over here. Okay, and again, you can lift it up, hold. Okay, or come up and just hold it up the entire time for about 10 seconds. Okay, and just do about 10 or 15 on each side, and you'll start to feel yourself get a nice little burn. Okay, the next one we're going to work on is the front hip flexors right here, the lower abdomen. Okay, for this, you just kind of lean against the wall like this, and then you're just going to lift one leg up and down like this. Now, one thing you'll notice that I point out with the side ones is I'm not touching the ground, so I'm not coming down, lifting, touching. Okay, to get a little bit more of an isometric burn, you want to lift it up, and then don't touch the ground, and just go up and down without putting your foot down. Okay, that's going to give you much better exercise in a shorter period of time. Again, you can come up, you want to hold for a second and down. Don't just swing your leg up and let it come down like this, because you're not going to get much of a strengthening. But you want to lift up, hold, down, up, hold, down, and then of course you can lift up and just hold. Okay, and then you can do that for about 10 on each side. Same thing on the other side, lift up, hold, and then you can come up and just hold the entire time. Okay, and you can mix it up however you like. Okay, another movement you can do that's not necessarily the hip flexors, which are these forward muscles, but helps the lower back, hip flexors, and the glutes. You can do the same thing, just lifting up your leg behind you. Same thing, hold, okay, or lift it up and just flex and hold the entire time. Okay, just do about 10 on each side. These are exercises I like to do when I finish up a routine. So say if it's leg day, and I just haven't finished doing squash or leg extensions or leg curls or lunges or some kind on my major muscle workout, I may finish off by working the abductors and the adductors, okay, your inner and outer thighs, okay, just to make sure that they get strengthened. And of course, I might finish off with the hip flexors. So, if you find yourself doing your leg day, your legs are spent, you can't really do any more squats or any more lunges, you'll find that the smaller muscles still have some room to wiggle, that you can actually go in and actually get an extra few minutes of a workout in, just to make sure you're hitting those smaller muscles that you use, not only for lifting your leg up to go upstairs, and but also for balance. They're also considered stabilizer muscles. They're actually, when these are strengthened more, if you find yourself slipping, these are the muscles that engage, that keep you from falling over. So, as you can see, this is just a real easy way to A, top off your regular workouts, but B, while you're in the office, you've already had a day where you did some push-ups, or yesterday maybe you did some resistance band along with me. Then today you can kind of focus on those hip flexors and just kind of keep those nice and strong by doing some leg lift, just like this, front and back, just to kind of work all the different areas and hit those areas down here. You'll get the blood flowing, you'll start to feel better, and you'll hit some of the smaller muscles that don't get worked on a regular basis. Again, I'm Antonio Garcia. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget, also today being Tuesday, I uploaded a new short story for my podcast. You can listen to it on my website. The story, Alone in Space, is a kind of a melancholy story. You can visit my website at AntonioGarciaBooks.com, and from there you can keep up my latest podcast, my video short stories. You can also purchase the novel Sins of the Father that I wrote, and pre-order the new one, Black Knight, that's coming out later this year. Again, thank you so much for your guys' support. If you have any comments, feel free, or questions, please leave it below. Please like and subscribe. Follow my fitness page. Also on YouTube, if you're a YouTuber, please follow, subscribe to the Cobra Personal Training page to see these videos uploaded, as well as other videos on various type of exercises you can do. And thank you again for joining me, and you guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.